Everybody, Coach Jorge, and today I'm going to show you how to set up, it's really easy, the Infinity Play System, which we partner with the Tennis Twist ball machine. It's an unbelievably cool way to kind of practice and have the ball just kind of recapture itself and you keep going forever. So, real simple assembly, to be honest with you. It has a base, it has a couple of these, wires, and then the netting itself. So real simply, it all comes pretty easy to assemble. The base here, I'm just going to put this in, and I got one of these little buttons, and then it clips in. All right, so I will then go to the middle and attach the center to the other center, and then the other side is already done. So I just literally in a few seconds did that base. Now we have two sets of these little springy wires. This one is the thinner of the two, and it's real simple. They come folded up like this, but it's self-contained, and you can just go ahead and plug it in like this, and boom, now that piece is done. Okay, this is the one that will go along the back, and then this one here is very similar, but these are sturdier, they're a little thicker, and this is going to form the giant arch, but the same principle. Okay, so I just take these how they come and I put them together, and it's super simple. This is a one-person job for sure, this part anyway. Okay, and I got that, and the last piece is right here. All right, so now I've instructed those two things. Now I'm going to show you how these two wires go on this net and how we put the whole thing together. This next part I do recommend a second person. It'll make things easier. Okay guys, so I'm going to start and do the back side. Okay, so I'm going to go to the left here where you see this little Velcro, and I got my skinnier, okay, the skinnier one. This is where I can have my assistant Kenny help. And I'm just going to start weeding this in, okay? Real simple. It's going to go, I just keep feeding it. Go ahead if you get over this little silver part. So this is just going to continue till it goes all the way to the other end. All right guys, so this is the underside. We just did this part, which is basically the back end of it. So now we have to get this front part to arch so it can be where it accepts it. So now for that, I'm going to just start over here, and I'm going to get the bigger of the two rods, the sturdier one, and I'm going to start at this end. You can start at any end really, but for here, I'll start right in this opening. You'll see where that little thing can slide in. And the same thing, I'm just going to start pushing this until it goes all the way through. I'll have to work it over the little silver things, and it's easy in the beginning, and then when it starts to curve, it's a little tougher. Okay guys, so you can see we've now done this here, and notice that these sticks out, okay? Mine will stick out by a couple of feet, his side sticks out by a couple of feet, and then Kenny, watch what I do. I'm gonna go first. This is how I attach this to the base. So I gotta bend it, get some tension, let me go first, and now he does it. And that's how I put that whole netting together. Now I'm gonna talk for a quick second about these things in the back, because these serve multiple purpose. You want this somewhat tilted up, okay? Because when the ball goes in here, you don't want it to be back there. You want it to roll forward to the hole, and if you can't see the hole, it's right here, and this is where this machine is going to attach. This is what makes it infinity. It just keeps coming back and forth. So I'm going to adjust this. I think this is a bit too high. So it's real simple. These straps here let you adjust. I can lower that. And I think that's just about right, because I want the balls to come in here and go forward to the beginning. Now, let me square this up for you, and I'll show you how I add the last piece. The last piece of this is the little ball machine, okay? So one of the important things is there's a sleeve here that you want to put it over the top of that. So I'm going to go ahead and come in here. All right, guys, so you can see that I've now taken the chute and I've put it over the ball machine, the mini twist. This is really helpful. This thing will keep the chute pushed down, okay? But this chute is designed to go over this, and this is where the balls go. But I also want you to come here and look at what it looks like from the inside. So go ahead and let's take a look at this for a second. Okay guys, so here you can see what it looks like on this side. It's really important that your sleeve go all the way around the outside of the machine. You can see that this machine will handle that type of ball. It can handle a regular tennis ball. It can handle an orange dot ball. It can handle all kinds of balls, and it's really super helpful, and it's continuous feeding. So this is what it looks like on the inside. Make sure you get that part right. All right guys, so there's the setup. It's super simple, but now if you're like me, I'm at an indoor club, so I don't have a ton of storage space. So one of the things I really like about this is these Velcro things in the back. I can tighten these up, and this thing can go really close, and now you can see this is very narrow. I can store this easily behind a curtain, where if it was necessary to keep it unfolded, that wouldn't work so good for storage. So this is a really clever device, and they can even put a Velcro piece right up here. So it is very easy to store even in an indoor club.